Oh, wait. So you say you would have had to follow up on that today, back in.
Yeah.
Are you
It
grateful?
was a wild night.
Are you grateful you don't have to?
Yes and no. I would love to have followed up. Ooh.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
Leave me rather that, yeah.
This is my water I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, para dapat kita kan.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
This bitch.
Oh, wait. I'm just gonna wait till the commotion.
Oh wait, it sounds like a wedding.
Before I do an introduction. Is it a wedding?
It sounds like one of those protest numbers. They would speak on top. Oh we lost that can beat that. It just shows that I wasn't in Cape Town in a while. I just got back. Salute. Is that live on?
Yeah, I will live.
On Insta?
Yeah.
Are we?
Must I do it from Facebook also?
Nah, it's easy, me bro. Like we can just tag this one in. Salutas fam. Yeah, out here.
Just tag you also in there.
Mikey, where did you come back from?
Okay, big. Yeah, I came back. When was it? When did I come back, me bro? Last week Wednesday.
Was it? Yeah, I was gonna say 2 days ago.
Last week Wednesday I came back. Yeah. Yeah, man, got so busy that side of the world, me bro. Yo, it's hella crazy. Salutas Jojo. Salutas Princess.
Was it business, pleasure, family?
Nah, I didn't get to the pleasure part yet, me bro. I was straight on daddy duties. I was super straight. Yeah, so lighty, I always look after lighty. But I'll wait, me bro. Furthermore, now we have to put in work first, me bro. That is the most important.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do it here from the culture or something, bro. God didn't do that, man.
From your
Instagram. Yeah, what's your handle? Mykey _
Yeah,
NJ.
yeah. Yeah, we live.
Yeah, respect.
Salutas fam, you must just go like that page that I tagged in KWAAI Media. If that's not still a number for you, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're gonna drop the podcast on there. When are we gonna do it?
Probably, hopefully about 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now.
Yeah. For the latest.
That's actually
Once it's on the internet, you can't.
If Telkom don't fuck us over or something like that.
No way.
Yeah, man.
2 weeks from now, okay?
Yeah, hectic. Yo, that's my name phone standing nice, man.
Yeah, me bro, I had to kick myself a liquor maneuver here, me bro, Sinjay.
Oh, we respect Mikey, me bro. Appreciate you joining me, bro.
You know me, bro.
Yes.
Always, me bro. For brother anytime, me bro.
Yeah, me bro. Nah, but how you doing, me bro?
Nah, look, me bro. Always tired, you know. Always working, me bro. Always looking for cack with people, Sinjay. But yeah, we out here.
Yeah, bro. And you've been putting in that work, me bro, Sinjay.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that you joined us on the Danger Zone. Second one. Bro. You know that's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it.
Yeah, straight to the point, my bro.
Yeah, bro. Actually, we beat it around the bush, and that's what he's saying right now. Since
oh, we.
Connect the headset, bro.
It's quite far from the mic, man.
Yeah, but it's fine. It's working, man. Like leave it connected, man. Fine. Just a sound check here once more. Oh, here we good. Okay, guys, Danger Zone. This is KWAAI Media's podcast. Got the homeboy Mikey here, and I appreciate him joining us. This is only the second one. We had synapses also on the first one. I got Paco, got Andy here behind the lens.
Shout outs to the guys.
Oh, yeah.
Shout outs to the guys.
Basically, like what we're gonna do is just the interview. I want like your people and our people to get to know you better, like who Mikey is, you know, and what it is you do, my bro.
Yeah. Okay, so most people know me because of the internet drama, you get what I'm saying. But when it comes to music, like, okay, I have to flex.
Yeah.
I'm a better at champion number 1. So why you have to do me like that, bro? You
No, I'm not that.
bro, you could have just let me have it, my bro, man. You could have just let me have it.
I'm gonna flex, man.
I'm gonna flex on it, my bro. It's bragging rights, my nigga.
Nah, it's yours, bro. He's the king.
So I went on the block, and that is where it all started. That is where me and the culture actually.
Yeah, that's bad.
Salute. Yeah, that is where it all started. That is where me and the culture can meet mekaar. Yeah, when I beat him, yeah, when I took his.
This is the danger zone show.
This is really, bruh, that's the danger zone, bruh.
Let it out, let everything out, yeah. Now that is where I met the culture, and that is where I think if he had to win the battle, we wouldn't have been friends. You get what I'm saying? I would have popular scent and try to put a hit out on a nigga or something like that. But now he's my homie, man, he's my brother. And thank you for letting me win that battle, though.
Yeah.
Ouwe, kom dia?
And to say that. Nah, I didn't let him win anything. He won the battle. He won the battle.
That's cap. That's cap.
Ah, Mikey, man, nah.
You gave me a run for my money, my bro, that I didn't get.
I admit, my bro, wasn't that the only battle that went to a round 4? Fourth round?
5. It went to the beat also.
Yeah, yo, nah, they couldn't.
It went to 4.
Bro.
It went to 4 rounds, 1 beat.
Oh, wait, can I disclose it over?
Yeah, most definitely. I think the people is by mekaar preaching you outside. You know.
No worries. Sorry, yeah.
Salutas to everyone that tuned in. Salutas.
Respect, away.
Yeah, that is how me and the culture can meet mekaar. And concerning music, like I've been putting out music, I've been putting out fucking parodies and having beef with people. And yeah, I think that is part of my come up.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the come up. So I had to give the people smoke in order for them to know I didn't come here to play things.
But yeah, it's fine. That's Mikey's mom, man. Yeah, guys, Mikey was kind enough to let us do this here, you know, in how can I say, in the comfort of his own space. So I appreciate that. And look, my bro, the man is being modest, man. He's done a lot more. You check, he's done countless songs, countless features. He's had those songs go far. He's had how many people who's, how can I say, celebrities, because that was now what we call them, like reach out to him because of what he's doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in the end, Mikey's making a name for himself, man. And one thing I can say is to see you from being the bro who did those battles, no, and being somebody I didn't know, growing to somebody who I can say, nah, I'm proud to be this man's friend because of how you conduct yourself. As you have how can I say, like you believe in what you believe in, my brother, and you go for that, man. You stand on that, yeah, man. So I respect that, my brother, man. And that is in all of your music and what you do, man.
Yeah, you have to keep it true to yourself also at the end of the day, especially when you make music, my bro, man. Like, I don't want people to listen to my music and then they meet me in person and they like, bruh, but that isn't 2 different people. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever you get on social media, whatever you get on my music, that is the person that you're gonna meet face to face as well, my bro. I'm not still gonna cap about anything, my bro. I advise people, listen, I was eating wholesome bread yesterday. I'm gonna put it in my song and advise people I was eating wholesome bread yesterday and the bread was like 8.50, my nigga. But it made me full. You get what I'm saying? But there's people that is gonna advise me, yo, Mikey, we relate to that, my bro, because that is what's happening in our hoods. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real and honest, my bro.
That's reality, yeah.
Yeah, so I always believe in, like, especially when it comes to the music, like, at first, maybe it was a different thing because I didn't, like, know exactly, listen, yo, what must I do? I know I can rap, I know I can make music, but what is my purpose?
Yeah.
I didn't have my purpose back then. So now it's a different thing because now I know, look here, you have to make music, not just for you, but for your people as well, and stick to what you know.
Yeah.
Stick to being you, be real. So, that is how it is, my bro. And I'm just also glad that I'm homies with you at the end of the day, my bro, because you know, I permanently you this, my bro. I always look up to you because of the content that you keep on pushing out. And like, I'm not on that level when it comes to pushing content. So what I do, I rather just release and surprise. But now I look up to him because he's always that work ethic, man. It's like you keep on pushing, and that is what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? So if I had to have that and having what I'm doing right now, my bro. You know, you can only go up from there, my bro. You get what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, you my role model, my Nick.
Nah,
You my role model. Like, keep on
bro.
basing you that, my bro.
And it goes two sides. Like I say, bro. I'm admiring the way you're building yourself because you're becoming that you're describing. And I'm looking at all the moves you're making, bro. And I'm looking at how you're doing it. And bro, there might be people that, how can I say, like obviously here's the beefs here and there, you check, but still, my bro, you're doing it in such a way that people see that there's truth, man, and there's a reason, you know what I mean? And it's not for like experimentation, man. You the real deal, bro.
Respect, bro, respect.
Yeah, my bro.
And that is how it's supposed to be, my bro, man. You see, like, and I can't stress this enough. Like, there's a whole lot of people, and I've been speaking about it now the other day also. Like, you get all of these people, my bro, that flex about certain things. You get what I'm saying? They flex about doing this, they flex about doing that, and then you can meet them, and then it's not like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So now, if you gonna paint a picture for people, then you have to back that shit up, my bro. Because at the end of the day, people is gonna come to you. If you're gonna speak about wearing Rolexes and wearing iced out chains and stuff like that, my bro, you're gonna have to show that. You get what I'm saying? If you're gonna say on your songs, look, yeah, I'm squeezing the ticks and I'm throwing hands at people, don't come hide your hands when people come to you and advise you, listen, now let's throw hands. You get what I'm saying? Because you weren't saying that in your music. You were saying it in your music, so let's throw hands. Like, I'm not gonna, like, that is why I have all this karak, my bro. When I say on my songs, look here, if I must come meet dangases and dangases, I will smack him in his pussy. But I'm not just saying that on my song. I will really smack that nigga. You get what I'm saying? So,
okay, you heard it here first on the danger zone. Like, don't cross Mikey, my bro.
No, my bro, you have to keep 100,
Do
my
any
bro.
of the beefs that you get into, they get that serious for you?
Yeah, it gets serious like that, especially with the last few beefs that I had now recently, where I actually heard that people was actually threatening my son, and you know about that.
Yeah, I do.
They were threatening my son, and it got to the point to where people was facing me, yeah, we're gonna put money on your head and pop. And then I'm like, pull up on me.
It got to a point where like some people were telling me like, and I was like, nah, but I'm not gonna go there because his money is there, and that's the people that didn't even tell you about that, my bro. Yeah.
About the other event that is what?
Nah, I didn't go do something, man, because somebody was in the Nova Park, yeah, man. Since I'm not gonna say who. So it was there, and I was just there. I live just there, so it's like we could have just gone one night since because it's happening after curfew, my bro. Curfew don't like, you know, curfew don't exist, my bro. In the so yeah, my bro.
Nah, it's always like that. It gets serious, my bro. But the thing is, there's no like what they say and what they do is two different things. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna advise you, listen, yo, I can meet you have an event tonight, I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna pull back, you gonna cancel. Because you're not about what you were saying you about. I'm gonna go because I know I don't need anything. I have nothing to lose, my bro. Like, I will go, like, if you say you're gonna like throw hands, let's throw hands.
Yeah, that actually makes me think, like, I was told like there's somebody that advised me when they see me at my next event they're gonna chase me and whatnot, and they were supposed to perform with me and they didn't show up. But I don't know, I'm not gonna, maybe they just didn't, the energy wasn't there, but I see they're gonna perform for that same organizer at the next event, that person, and I fell out with that organizer, you must know why.
And that same event kind of vibe actually reached out to me also.
Now recently?
Yesterday.
Oh, for the launch.
Yeah, but I can't switch sides, my nigga.
Yeah,
I can't switch sides, nigga.
But look, bro, in the end, like, one thing I want people to know is we don't, how can I say, my enemy shouldn't be your enemy in terms of the music game. Like, you know, like, you should be able to work with people, even if I have, like, some sort of, like, but if it's, like, a personal thing, like, if they threaten your son, bro.
Yeah, it gets personal. But
that's another thing. Why would you even do that?
I just think, you know what? At the end of the day, like, people will say whatever they want to. Like, you had that before, bro. Like, where people was facing you, listen, I'm in front of you, join.
Yeah.
And then they weren't.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I had people facing me, they're gonna get my lighter because they're beefing me. But that is just stuff to get under your skin at the end of the day, my bro. You must know, like I said, this means is only saying these things, my bro, also to look tough.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have to do things to look tough. You don't have to do things to look tough, my bro. At the end of the day, like, back your shit up at the end of the day, man.
Yes.
But if you want to make it a personal thing, leave people's family out of it. Like, if I'm gonna see my op in the road, my bro, doesn't matter who it is. If I see him with his lighty or whatever, I'm gonna give that man a pause, my bro. I'm gonna face him. Nah, look here, I'm also family, man, at the end of the day. I don't want brat to come at me when I'm walking with my lighty and just like them putting hands on me while I'm in front of my lighting, bro. I'm not gonna fight in front of my child, bro. I'm gonna have like that respect. Look here, I don't want you to see your daddy this way. So I'm also gonna look at the next, bro. Also like that, bro. If I know we're having beef and this like smoke, I'm gonna smile at you and I'm gonna let you know, bro. I could have get you today, but you with your family. You get what I'm saying? So let's not make it that personal to a point to where, yeah, we disrespecting each other's families and I'm now in your teams and stuff like that. Basically, listen, I'm gonna kill your lighty. I'm gonna kill your wife. Nee, my bro, that is dumb. Yeah, especially, my bro, if you're not gonna do it.
I see Benjamin Musa also gave us a comment here. He was real, my bro, while you were talking, and he asked if he can go live with us if that's okay.
Yeah, most definitely.
So see if he's still here. Shout to everyone who joined us, man. Thank you very much.
Much love to everyone.
Somebody left a question here. Dreamer7764. Athlone. What do you say about Matt Levi? Do you know Matt Levi?
Nope.
Is
that Boris?
How you doing, sir? It's Benjamin Musa, bro.
Salute, Boris. What you guys? You're right. We buffering.
Hey, man, we buffering, man. Hey, got King Slave, or man formerly known as King Slave Brothers. Got Benjamin Musa in the house.
Yo, that man could have like
joined us on Facebook.
Yeah, recently joined on Facebook.
You buffering King Slave.
Let me create. Shoutouts to everyone that tuned in though. Shoutouts to everyone. I'm gonna read the comments now. Do you wanna go live with Boris quickly?
I can't get this handle here right now even, bro. But you remember that phone call? I do.
Nah, it's a real one.
No, it's not connecting here, man, Boris. I'm gonna have to hang up, bro. And then maybe you can call us on Facebook. Call us on Facebook.
Yeah, this Facebook. You must just request, yo, man.
Mikey is also live on Facebook. You can request on Facebook as well. So, oh man. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, man, bro. I like how we jumped straight into the danger zone. We haven't really heard much from Parker and Andy really. So, do you guys have anything to say about what you've heard so far?
About the beefs and how into the gun. Is it like with rappers only? Or?
Nah, it's with everyone, bro. Like, I've been having beef, like, and that is something that he know personally. Like, when it comes to me, bro, I don't just. Sorry for that. Just got a call now, man. Like, with the beefs, bro, way before I started rapping, I was in the streets. You get what I'm saying? So, it's been real ops, real enemies. It wasn't music related and stuff like that. So, when I got into the industry, it was like a whole thing of, okay, new ops. Now I have rappers that's hating. I have like, and it's not just 1 or 2 or 10 of them, but it's like 30, maybe 40 or more. You get what I'm saying? And then they all move in a pack. And now it's like, with me also being on social media a lot. This is now besides music, bro. Like, it's not just music that I'm connected with on social media. It's like making viral videos. It's like making jokes, and now obviously you're gonna get your haters because of that, and also if you're gonna speak your truth, people is gonna hate that. You get what I'm saying? So I always raise to people, listen here, if you want to come at me correct, and come at me for the right reasons. You get what I'm saying? So now I will respond to a diss track. someone is gonna come at me. Maybe when it comes to music, they're gonna come at me with a diss track. You're not gonna think I'm gonna lamb now quiet and cry. No, I'm gonna be working, but I'm gonna write a diss track and I'm gonna come reply back. The same with those viral videos that we're making. People fire shots at me, I fire shots back at them. You get what I'm saying? So it's even like if we keep it on social media, we keep it on social media. If you wanna keep it in the streets, pull up on me. You get what I'm saying?
I actually have a question on that. If
Oh, yeah?
It's like we were talking just now about how you can monetize on TikTok, man. And I don't know, somebody was saying monetization on TikTok isn't here in South Africa or whatever, but like I found out that you can monetize on TikTok. I believe that it is possible here in South Africa. I might sound like dumb right now to people who do know the answer to that. But from what I know, you need 100,000 followers and you need 100,000 views within like a month, right? So
I think it's 10k followers. 10k followers, 100,000 views.
is it 10k followers?
Oh, I think so.
No, it's 100,000
Is it
followers, 100,000 views, man. So that's why I was like thinking,
Yeah.
Uncle Cedric, that you did this, bro, that you did beef with,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That is frick funny to me, man. Bro. Can we bring that up?
Oh, yeah?
Can we bring that up?
Bro, keep it straight because it's a danger zone.
Oh, yeah, nah, they speak. That's pretty funny for me.
The brother does TikToks.
Yeah,
Ja,
bro.
Cedric La Duma.
La Duma.
Is it like Duma or like Duma?
La Kuma, but it's La Duma for us, me, bro.
Oh, bruh. Like that to me was hilarious, bro. Because he actually, there was a TikTok video, I told you about this, man. He commented on one of my videos. And they, what do you call it? Like, he basically like said that he would like hit this woman.
Is it?
Yeah, in the video, because there was this lady chasing me, and this video went viral, bro. That's why I found out about like the views, because I got like the 100,000 views or whatever. So I was like,
Yo.
yeah, how do I monetize this? But in the end, I didn't have enough followers in it.
Thanks, yeah.
So I saw that Cedric actually has the followers. Ironically, and every video he's trying to drop, he's trying to get to go viral. So he drops videos so much so that he can like monetize.
Yeah, just
and
to
it
get
makes
that,
sense, like,
yeah, that views
so,
up, yeah.
You see, so he gets his like 2,000 views. So he jumps on the bandwagon of like videos that are hyped up, since
Yeah.
and then basically like he will comment and he was, nah, me bra. Sinds het is al te nice met hy goose, bra. Ek sal lankal hy goose geklap het.
Ah, that-
it is like what?
That is disrespectful, my bro. That's why I don't
Really?
fuck with that man, my bro. Because he says stupid things, my bro. And I feel like what you were saying now is like with him. Come through, it's fine.
Yeah, man. Come to the mission.
Come through. Yeah, like yeah, they shooting your fam. They shooting in the hood, but we live.
Oh,
we
they
live.
shoot somebody now.
I think they shot someone, yo.
Yeah.
You will only get that,
are
yo.
we live
only
in the
get that.
danger zone, man, bro.
Yeah, so with that bro, he want to do like certain things, man, bro, also to get his hype up, man, and get his followers up. Do you wanna come through? What's the hello say? Now we can capture that also on the live.
But
You wanna see how they're shooting people?
Oh, you say we
again?
must go outside, take it outside.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Yo, hectic. Okay,
Yeah, they're shooting people
yeah,
outside.
guys, just stay safe out there, please. Oh, yeah.
There's people want all the smoke here.
Yeah, yo, is that police already there? Nah.
Nah, that is people that's playing soccer there on the field.
Oh, nah, the police.
And it's Permi live here, me bro. It's
Oh,
Permi live here. It's a whole fucking.
God, man.
But yeah, bro, like
yeah.
I was saying, like with that, bro, he will say certain things and he will do certain things just for his views to go up and to get that hype built around him,
Yeah.
bro, and kak like that. You get what I'm saying? But I always voice me, bro, and I'm glad I'm going live now and saying this, me, bro. They will beef people that don't have a voice, me, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Dank joined.
Huh?
What's up, bro? Dank.
we,
Oh, yeah.
yo, we got beat, me, bro. Yeah, I'm now gonna greet that manskap. Yeah, you can meet like with the beef that I had with him. You get what I'm saying? Like I had it on Facebook and he had beef with me on TikTok. So we were on two different platforms.
Yeah.
So when I called him out, I made him
Come over,
come
yeah,
to Facebook, man.
yeah.
I don't have to follow us.
He doesn't have that.
Yeah, but now the thing is this, bro. Even if I had 10 followers on TikTok, bruh, I would have made my point, me bro.
Yeah,
that I wanted
believe
to make.
you. I believe
get what I'm
you.
saying? And that is exactly what I did, me bro.
Yeah.
When I finally downloaded TikTok, everyone was quiet.
Because your people, like people who are committed and devoted to your
Yeah.
brand, were waiting for you already.
Facts.
You
And
check-
they were actually the people to voice me. Listen, you Mikey, get TikTok, go on TikTok, go on
Because I
TikTok.
wanted you on TikTok
Yeah.
already.
And then I came on TikTok and what happened? Quiet.
Is this my quiet now?
Quiet, bruh.
Yeah.
No one is saying anything, but they were making diss tracks, bringing old 2019's diss tracks out, baby, bro. Hoes, they come with old diss tracks and all this 110 days. And I'm like,
Nah,
now where are you now?
If I may bring this up, there's this guy that was he was basically trying to, no problem.
Come here, come say hello with the peoples.
Hey,
Say hello with the peoples.
Mason,
And
everybody.
there.
Andy.
Hello.
Andy.
This is little Mikey, fam. You can go. You wanna go to the room?
Never shy for the camera.
Nooit meer, bro.
Never.
That man is fun.
Yeah.
Is that Rogan Henk?
Oh, hey, you see.
Shoutouts to
he
that
joined us
homie,
there,
yo.
Gave him a wave, KCG. Give thanks, bruh. Yo, with
Shoutouts
the
to
one and only
everyone.
Mikey. You know. Away, guys. You can check the full podcast out on the Danger Zone. That's on KWAAI Media. You know.
2 weeks
Are
from
we-
now, né?
2 weeks from now.
Now we're not leaving any times,
14
bro.
days, nah, you
But right now we're gonna bow out on the live
Away,
scene.
we're gonna do
but we're
some
gonna
real
continue the podcast, you know.
Away, shoutouts to everyone that tuned in. Yeah, I'm gonna come meet you now. And I'm gonna go live again after this, fam. Salutas. Oh, there's a lot of people here in the room.
Oh, wait.
Over the lead.
Yeah, my bro. Are we gonna swap out the or pause? Is it that time for a break?
Man, put it on your PC.
Play that, me, bro.
Who's this now?
There's one can she have a business where she like make mood boxes, man. But I thought it was only a thing for females. And then she wijst me, nah, we do it for men also. And what I was nah, it's so gevaarlijk. And she don't ask expensive, it's like from 200 rand to 400 rand, bro, and it's worth it.
Do you mind if I put this thing off, bro?
What is this? Oh, wait? It's easy?
My battery's moving with this Bluetooth, man.
Oh, wait, and you don't also have a charger, yeah, otherwise you could have plugged your charger in.
Yeah, okay. We live here now. Bro, like, is there anything that you want us to ask you, man, bro? Also, like, anything you want to bring up, anything that you feel like
Oh, well,
people
maybe
must watch out for?
concerning like content that is coming out and music and asking about features, who do you have on your features, who you still working with, Shinjay, and like the drops. When am I dropping?
Like now, you can
And-
lay that. You can give us that right now. In fact, like, because like I say, bro, I don't wanna make it like a. Okay, so who you featuring in? I don't wanna make it like a. Just give us that information, bro. Like if you not giving us information, we'll just ask you that.
Are we?
You check, like, yeah, when. Basically, nah, from what I know, you
Is it
drop.
recording?
Yeah, this is recording.
Ah, yeah, no, I check is like.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's
Oh,
not
wait.
like how can I say, man, bro? It must just be easy. But yeah, bro, like you drop from the plane with Zaw.
Yeah, that was the first drop of the album Red Zone.
Yeah.
Shinjay said I was gonna release that album in June, but I couldn't get to like a studio because I was in Bukit. I wasn't in Cape Town, so I couldn't get to the studio. And then I recorded in the plane with Za and another 4 other tracks with Za Shinjay. So I advised him, listen here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna release a project in October, and I'm gonna have all of my stocks on there. And I literally had like a live that I made on Facebook where I asked the men to listen here, what do you want on the album? And I was playing the song, I was like having a listening session with the men to Shinjay, and I let them select the tracks.
Oh, yeah.
Shinjay, so they were fucking with all of the tracks and they advised me, nah, listen here, put everything on. So the features that I literally have on there is you, I have Za on there, I have Lola, I have Philly, I have Zaid, I have him on there, and I'm gonna make a track with Billy. No
Paper
Bully.
Squad, yeah.
I'm gonna have a track with Paper Bully and I'm gonna try to have Coca.
I was gonna say him and Coca, yeah. I feel like they
That
work
team.
together so well.
Yeah,
that
bro,
I don't
and
see
they
them
dope.
separate, yeah. I don't
And
see
they
them.
dope me, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to like squeeze that features also in there, Shinji. But besides that tracks alone, my bro, that I'm releasing, I also have like also EPs that I'm working with. I'm working with CMT. I'm working with him. He's from Rockland, Shinji, another dope artist.
Is he a producer?
Yeah,
Yeah,
producer slash rapper, Shinji.
Yeah.
And that man is dope.
Yeah.
So I'm working on an EP with that man. I'm working with you, Shinji. I have like almost a whole EP with Lola Williams as well.
Squad, yeah.
So I've
Squad.
been like trying to get all my features out of the way. That's besides my own music, Shinji.
Yeah.
So I've been busy with that. Maybe.
So your features are all gonna go on this raid?
Nah, not the features that I'm working with now, especially with the EPs. That is like separate to what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Because the album itself that I'm releasing with Red Zone and I'm releasing Paradise in the same month. So both of that albums like a whole album, but it's like a 2-part album.
Yeah.
So you get like the raw music on this side, and you get like, okay, this is like
Okay.
the humble, the mellow vibes. You get what I'm saying?
Lekker.
So you get like a taste of both, but
Yeah.
on separate
variant,
EPs.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that is what I'm trying to do, but with me being out of Cape Town, it doesn't allow me to do it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I need to be in the city to get that work done, to shoot my videos, to go to studios, because now you must know it's not like 1 hour studio sessions or 2 hour studio sessions. I have to do like 8 hour studio sessions. I can't go less
to
than
make
that.
up for that time.
I can't go less than that because I know I can go to the studio today. Who say I'm gonna reach that studio next week again or in the next day because I get busy like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's not just music that I'm doing, but I'm also doing tattoos. You get what I'm saying? I have my own business. I have to promote my own brand as well. So
Hustling,
I'm always
bro,
busy, my bro.
hustling.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Especially with me being in the hood as well, my bro. Like this, so much things like with my son also. I have to make sure. Okay, look, I have to make time. Like his family shit, and so I can't always like say, listen, yo, I'm gonna do a 1 hour studio session today and then tomorrow we can carry on. It doesn't work like that. Maybe I can't plan it out like that. So I have to do everything in one go.
Sure. So it's basically also what I feel like a lot of people don't, and I don't know if you consider yourself this, but a lot of people don't maybe look at the brand like this, is that you doing everything yourself means
Facts, yeah.
like you funding everything yourself, you putting in the time, you getting the people yourself, you managing yourself, you know what I mean?
And that is actually something I told my sister also earlier on, like that is, I feel like most of the hate that I've been getting in the industry itself, it's because of that. You get what I'm saying?
You're doing well by yourself.
Yeah, because you know people have to move in a pack. People have to move in a pack, like, okay, this one is gonna do my photo shoots, this one is gonna do my artwork, this one is gonna do that, this one is gonna do this. And here I come, bro, man alone. And I was, okay, I have to do that events. And now I speak self to the people and I advise people, listen, this is my rate, I want to get paid that amount of money. And now I have to be on their ass, and then I have to go to producers, the ones that is working with my beats. Listen, are you down with my beats? The ones that's working with my vocals, are you down with my vocals? I have to ask all of those things, my bro. And that is just music related, my bro.
Now can I ask you something, bro? I don't know if you get this question. And I don't know if you would have liked this on the live or not, Sinjay, but this here on the podcast is in the danger zone. But do you burn out? Like, do you ever? I know, but I've never personally asked you that question, bro.
How do you mean burnout?
I don't want to.
Overwork yourself.
Yeah.
You just like.
Nah.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Nah,
like, you
not
just
that.
don't seem like that, bro.
Nah. My bro, you must know, no? Like I feel like I work my best when I'm under pressure. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you tell me now today, listen here, Mikey, I need a verse from you in the next hour. I don't care what you're doing. I'm gonna base, whoever's around me, I'm gonna base him, listen, just hold on, cool. Now I'm gonna be, okay, I got your verse down, bro. I wish you like, no more, you fucking with it. You get what I'm saying? Because now I know, look here, there's like an urgency for that verse now. I'm gonna have to get it done. But it's not gonna be a thing of where I'm panicking and, oh shit, I can't do this anymore, I feel like giving up. No, my bro, you must know I'm doing a lot of things, my bro. And with my videos, especially my videos, my bro, I have to and I'm like, okay, I need to angle this video so that it can be funny. I have to do this, I have to do that. So now all of that stuff, my bro, I have to keep in my mind, my bro, and be like, okay, but you mustn't okay, you still have to work on it first. So while I'm busy with the video, I will be thinking of punchlines. You get what I'm saying? I'm always like, my mind is always working. You get what
it's
I'm saying?
like you have a backup brain like, for your
So,
brain. Like,
you can put it that way, yeah. Like, and it's exactly like that, my bro. Like, and there's so much that I'm doing now in one go. Like, I can have, like, say when I write music. Now I have 4 books open here, 4 different numbers that I'm writing. And now my phone is still on because now I have to do content for my whatever pages I have on Facebook. Now I'm working on that. And my son needs to speak to me. So now I'm doing everything. And I don't, my bro, I never fuck up anything, my bro. It's
So-
always organized.
So you don't smoke weed?
At all, bro.
I do the answer to that question.
I don't smoke weed, and a lot of people they trip on that because they like, brah, how do you always get
Nah,
it right?
but I don't see you as a weed. I know you. Maybe it's because I know you.
Personally, yeah. Nah, I can't smoke weed, man, bro. Like, I feel like weed. I like to feel myself, man. You know,
Yeah.
like I feel like weed gets me to that low to where I can't focus to being on a push.
And that's why I ask you that question is because I had like cousins who always raised me like when I started they'd be like, oh, but that takes it down and say that. And then it would be people that say that it hinders you, like it you don't like when I started doing music, somebody who got me into my first studio sessions that raised me like, look here, it just messes with your functioning. And Andy was making jokes earlier like, you're becoming forgetful.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we make jokes like that, but there's truth to it.
But doesn't
You
that
see.
help you? I know you doing the interviews, but I'm gonna ask you that question. Doesn't that help you as an artist? Because I feel like everyone have their own like thing that they do when they like meditate, basically.
Yeah, like for me, I can say it in terms of, I wouldn't say, I don't want to say in terms of creatively, because remember I used to draw since before I started smoking even. So I used to draw comic books and all of that, and I used to sell like what I was drawing, you know. So I was hustling, my bro, also, bro. But for me, what it does is it serves as like a fuel to like keep going, man. Otherwise, I would be bored, man, bro. I'd be
Facts,
like, I wouldn't be able to. How can I say?
To function.
Yeah, bro. Because for me to be able to write and to then edit and then to mix and then to do all of this, man, bro. Granted, I might not be the best with mixing. Like I'm trying, but to do all of those things, my bro. I don't know how I would be able to do it just sober, man. Like sometimes I go long periods without smoking, and I do that on purpose to have a gap where I can function to fulfill something that needs to be done. But I would say that generally, like in order to get the work done, I need to smoke up first.
Nah, and that is the way to go. That's why I drink. When I write, I drink. I'm always sitting with the dope. It can now be a red one, it can be a cider, but when I'm writing, like I can't just come like going to a mall, now I come back and I'm like, oh shit, I must finish this track, and I'm doing it with a mind where I was like, shit, did I buy this by the shop? No, fuck everything. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm drinking a dope and now I'm like vibing to the beat and I'm literally feeling that beat. You get what I'm saying? Now I write on my best.
Okay.
And when I edit, I drink. Now I'm editing on my best. Now I'm doing everything because now I put myself in someone else's shoes when I'm doing something.
Full function,
You get what I'm saying? Because now I'm like, what would Culture think if he must see this video?
Okay.
What would he think? What would he think if they must see this video? So what would they think if they hear this track or that punchline? Now I do that, man, bro.
Just helps you drift away a bit, like, into that.
Like I can't just be like in my own bubble and be like, listen, I want to do this because I like it and it sounds cool for me. No, at the end of the day, we have people listening to our music. Like you have to put yourself first when it comes to your content and what you like. You get what I'm saying? But you must also go according to keeping your fans happy, my bro, because you must know that it's not just 10 people that listen to my music, my bro. If I must tell people now, listen, I'm dropping today, there's gonna be people that's really showing me, man, like they want to hear what I came up with. So if my song is gonna be cut, that is fans that I'm gonna lose. You get what I'm saying? Because there's some of them, my bro, fuck with me because of the type of music I make, not just because of the memes and stuff like that. They fuck with the music. And then there's people that fuck with the videos and they only come in, oh shit, this bro is a rapper. I forgot he's a rapper.
Yeah.
Because he makes so much videos, you get what I'm saying? So now I have to balance everything out and be like, okay, when it comes to my music people, I'm gonna have to make sure, okay, they're gonna be happy with that content. And also, the people that love my videos, they're also gonna be like, shit, he's a rapper and he's actually a dope rapper. So we're gonna fall into that bandwagon, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna follow that movement also that Mikey's on. And the same with the videos, my bro. The people that were supporting my music, they like, wow, this bro's actually making jazz videos. Like, we're gonna follow that.
Like, and I've noticed that you can come pause, eh? Like, you don't have to be scared. I've noticed that the people that are like commenting on your stuff now, and you can hate me for saying this, but you know I've always been honest, but it's the danger zone. Like the people that's liking your stuff and commenting on your stuff, they were there when you were like just promoting music. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm talking about. And now they're like, oh Mikey, you know what I mean? It's the same people that I'm looking at, they're like, yo, you were there. I remember when it was like us against like the world Tupac vibes.
And it's like, been like that, my bro. It's been like that. Even when the memories pop up on Facebook. No? Then
you can pause it, man. Sorry.
Like even when the memories pop up on Facebook. Now I will look at the memories and I will look at the reactions and I will be like, damn, I got one reaction for this post and it was like a fire post. I maybe released a video back then and I got no reactions on it, bruh. Maybe just a comment of someone that say, keep going or with the thumbs up. And then I'm like, bruh, if I put that same content on today's stuff, like that is why I always release my old stuff. Like I'll take my old stuff because I knew people didn't hear it yet. So now I'm gonna make people hear it. Like the same with the incident that I had with Dungus, I'm not even gonna mention the name. Like with that smoke, I felt like I had to release that track because the track didn't get the ears that it was supposed to get. So I told myself, listen here, let's release an EP of songs that no one really listened to. And let's make people listen to the tracks. You get what I'm saying? So I do that also for people to know, listen, you don't forget I have this track also.
And I also just want to bring something in, like I just think it's dirty like to use people who like smoke weed and don't like see people's hidden agendas, you know, against them. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Thanks.
But yeah, is there anything you wanna?
What does that mean, man? That last together.
That's my
Keep it 100, man. But okay, you can also mention names, man.
Like again, bro.
Don't say names, but the example that you what it got to.
Like he had a fallout with the artist because he dropped a song, and
who the artist though, man?
He dropped the song that he featured on of the artist, right? And you can say that, and as well, be honest, like, you know, I don't hold back, bro. Like, you can say that Mikey, in your opinion, might have been the wrong way. I would have even told him, like, bro, you sure you want to do that? You want to talk to said individual first? But that is now not the conversation. The conversation is then everything, like, happened the way it happened, right? And the song was released by her first, and by this artist first, and then by Mikey, and then basically they didn't like the fact that Mikey did that, and the song got more traction on Mikey's side because that's what he wanted for it. They didn't like that, and then I was on a song with this artist, not knowing that because of my close relationship with Mikey, I'm being used as like a pawn, like yo, your friend is on my song and I'm like referring to you on this song, but like it's like the most Drake like subliminals, like
didn't know that at the time,
bro. I even subliminals, he had to point it out to me. He had to be like, he had to phone me and be like, do you know, people are telling me, like, do you know what I mean? And people were expecting us to go at each other, which I don't understand.
I think that was part of the whole plan, man. And obviously, like, I spoke to him because that wasn't the only artist I had smoked with, you get what I'm saying? So I told him, with a whole other producer, you know, our old friend. So anyway, so I told him, listen, if you are homies with artists that I don't fuck with, like you were saying earlier on, just because they're my enemies doesn't mean that they're your enemies. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. Like, we keep our bonds that we have with people because life is short at the end of the day. So now I advised him, listen, if you working with my ops, I don't mind that, bruh. I don't care at all. Yeah, it's not that deep. The only thing that I'm expecting from you as my bruh, we're not speaking as artists. You as my bruh, I'm expecting you to face that people don't talk about me.
Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. He was brought up, and I was like, nah, don't talk about him. Cause my thing is, he's not there, man. And I'm sorry, but like, yeah, we're artists, but we people first, and we are friends, man.
Are we?
Like, yeah, bro. Like, you and I have a relationship that we're able to do this because we met each other through music. But if somebody comes to me and says, yo, this and that about Ntili, I'll be like, yo, chill. Don't tell me nothing, go talk to him. Oh yeah, all good. Switching out. Yeah, I do. Might have to wipe it, fam. Let me just do that.
The positive using the number, man.
Of course, I work. So. Is this fucking quantity? We're going live, and Nikki, I'm just letting you know. That's right.
Social media
Yo. Okay, so what's got? We live. Danger Zone. Dick. Mikey is out. Yeah.
And we have our piano number playing here. Shout out to DJ Yanni.
Oh yeah.
I'm shouting over this mic.
Do you remember the Nazis? Oh, you checking your yeah, just vibe out the bus, man.
Yeah, bro, when I got this track, bro, I was like, wow, people really fuck with me that much, bro, for me to have a number like this.
Bruh, like, this is levels when you have people.
Come there,
Do you have this song on your phone, bro? Why don't you have this on your phone? Why are you not sending this around to people?
I'm actually gonna do that, but I first wanted to run my YouTube views up.
Oh, but
I put on YouTube.
on like 700 and something views. So,
I'm gonna send it out after this podcast.
okay.
When everyone heard it already, must see me up.
Yeah, bro, because it's epic, man.
I must play this in the show, man, bro. When I perform,
This can go viral, bro. My only thing is, I'm upset that you didn't promote it, go on Facebook like the Mykey even more.
I that is all I did. I just promote my stuff once, maybe then it's old.
Because you must not let me take it away.
I just promote my music once, and I'm like, we need to go now. On to new things, you get what I'm saying? And I've been saying like, what? I love the spot.
Oh, Mr. Chicken, what?
Only about the song, give a give it. So you still to shout over there.
That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear. To say that, yo, because that's how I feel about shit, people.
This time I must put the volume bits off there. Yeah. Nah, we've been enjoying the song, but she too much. We're gonna dance on the camera.
She's a dance in the family, maybe.
Yeah, but can you say that she does quite a what?
Kom.
Yeah,
Quite though.
So dancing and what singing.
Quite though, yes. Yeah, this is the difference, huh? Big difference.
Sorry,
Music
guys and
podcast.
Chiefs. Sorry, guys and
Music
Chiefs.
podcast. Come on,
Yeah.
culture, man.
My bad. This guy.
You know, like 15 years in
You
between.
promised
Quite
that's
A whole 15 years in between.
It's almost a generation between Quiet and Gong.
Yeah.
We're only stick to hip hop, bro. We're only stick to hip hop. It's the same like saying that trap music is the same as hip hop.
It's not.
Like yeah, it falls under the bracket of hip hop. It's like a subgenre. You get what I'm saying? But it's not exactly hip hop. You get what I'm saying? It's
like the roll.
yeah, that's also its own. And you get different types. Like, my bro, and I can't stress this enough, my bro. People will always say, like, when they hear Young Thug, old Young Thug song, then they will be like, that's trap music. It's not the same. That is mumble rap. And there is like a genre like that. Did you know that? And people stray with me, my bro, and I have to send them to Google, my bro, and I advise them, listen here, trap music is Young Jeezy, T.I., 2 Chainz,
it's like hustle music, like drill and trap, the meanings are similar.
Yeah. And people don't want to hear that, my bro. They will just be like, nah, that's trap music.
Young Thug, trap.
Yeah, it's trap.
Young Jeezy, trap. Alles is trap.
Yeah, but if you can't compare the two. You can't put Young Jeezy and Young Thug next to each other and be like, you are making the same type of music.
Technically, Thug makes trap music, but he also does the mumble rap thing.
Yeah,
you see, so
like he started out with that, but now it's like a different ballgame. Like even if you listen to Low Durk, man, bro, that means like they like really making a different type. They bring a different type of sound to trap music. You get what I'm saying? Like if you listen to Polo G,
it's more melodic.
So now you can meet old school Young Thug. Like my bro, I don't make rap music anymore, my bro. I rather make gospel music now.
Yeah, that's what From the Plain is.
Yeah.
I'm from the plain.
Yeah, it's gospel music.
That is, I hear all the choirs.
Yeah. Did you know what? No? I shot in the plains footages here in Ottery, my bro.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I shot it in Ottery, and the people was like, my bro, why not here a number for Ottery? And I was listening, listen, I'm gonna make a number for Ottery.
But it's From the Plain.
Yeah, at the moment it's From the Plain, because you must know me, bro, if I'm gonna make a song for Ottery before I make a song for the Plain.
Yeah, it's gonna be...
That means it's gonna be on my copy and be like, hey, now why are you not representing where you're from? Like, you're from the hood, and you were like putting another hood on. And that is why I'm investing, like, things take time. Shout out to youngster though.
Yeah, well, I didn't also want to mention other artists' names also in your project, but you also mentioned something earlier, and I was gonna reference him also, man, because you were mentioning like how long you would take into like just get your projects together, man, and for me that is quite dope, because then I know you can put quality out, man.
Yeah.
And in terms of the style, man, do you feel like you experimenting? Or because I know what we getting from you is like, I personally feel like you finally found what you want to sound like now, and it took you like until now, and I can hear that, bro. But that's what we're gonna get here, but down the line, do you want to experiment with any like melodic sounds yourself?
I'm actually working on it, but I don't have experience in it. I don't listen to a lot of music like that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No Beyonce.
No Beyonce, like I will listen to Taylor Swift and
you need yeah, bro.
Yeah, when I'm in my bag. Even
when you play that music all the time.
Nice, bro. When I'm chilling with the chicks, my bro, I'm gonna listen to some Polo G, Lil Durk, you know, Lil Baby, the butter. You know,
those are the girls that
they're from the trap, bro. Yeah, they're from the trap. They have the Nikes and what they keep the shoes on. But like with experimenting, bro, like I want to do it now, but I also don't want to sound like other people. You get what I'm saying? Like people used to tell me that I sound like an artist that all of us know. In the beginning, when I started rapping, and they were like, "Bruh, you're just trying to sound like that, bro." Then after a while, bro, when they finally come meet,
this is because of the accent.
Yeah, but then they come meet that I actually speak like this.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So how I speak is how I rap.
Yes.
So now people will listen to my music now and be like, I can hear that is Mikey. That is a Mikey number, because Mikey is the only one that will say words like that.
Especially with your lives now. Because now people are more accustomed to your spoken word.
So now they know exactly like what they're getting from the music is what they're going to get on the live as well. And face to face. They also know, nah, look here, this one, like, he don't sound like other people.
Wow.
That is how he really sounds. Like, he's not trying to put it on. Like, if he's gonna write a song, it's not like he's taking the word N-I-G-G-A out just to put Naya in there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I literally write it like that.
Yeah,
because I speak like that. I would be like that. You can ask my mom, my mom is inside me, bro. Ask her, she listen to my music, she will tell you no, I swear too much. You get what I'm saying? Like, she know already, like, the way I speak is how I write my music, and it's not sometimes enjoyable for my mommy. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make a gospel number just to please my mommy for what? For what?
Yeah, but we will be looking forward to Mikey in all white. You have the pants already.
Yeah, I have to get.
Oh, Mikey, go to the beach, Mikey, one time. Just
do you know
do a
what?
music video.
Do you know what is crazy actually, man?
Yeah.
This one label actually reached out to me to make a whole mixtape, a gospel mixtape, and it was gonna be a paid thing. You get what I'm saying? And then they told me that they were gonna give me something like a 15K to just make a gospel mixtape, and I was like, so I'm gonna make a gospel mixtape. You're gonna put it on YouTube or whatever platforms you're gonna put it on. It's still gonna have Mikey MJ on it. Now you go search on YouTube, Mikey MJ, then you find music like In the Plane, Behind Bars, and all you're gonna hear is if this and I don't like dances and maybe you can't put that two together. It's like you being a hypocrite about it, maybe, because now you're gonna make gospel music and you're making trap music like.
If I may, that brings in another artist or another topic. Don't even listen to Kanye's album, bro.
Yeah.
But I feel like personally he found the perfect balance between gospel and secular music in the sense of the sound.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you guys can give your opinion on that also, but I feel like what you're saying makes sense because his whole brand is then basically that now. Because he can't go back to just being what's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, rapping about like master, and you know, like if he's gonna say that, he's gonna have to say like Jesus knows I'm a master. But he's auto-tune on that or whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So,
but I won't even try to balance it out, me, bro. Like I just feel like
there's other black and there's white, or there's there's good and there's bad. There's no.
I'll rather stick to what I know, man. Because like I mentioned before, like I can't write about things that I don't know. Like you can't ask me to go write, for example, a gospel song, and I don't really know everything that is going on in the Bible. Like, am I just trying to make money off religion? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be known as a person like that.
That would be relative. Sorry, that would be relative to this label now approaching you, and you didn't have the knowledge of the gospel. But if you were to then say you were to convert your whole brand, that's a different conversation. Because then you would gain that knowledge within that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, but for me, like I had to reject it as much as I also knew, look here, there's a bag involved. But I also know you can't use that man's name in vain, bro, especially if you're only doing it for a bag. You get what I'm saying? I need to know exactly because you must know me, bro. We grew up going to church every Sunday and Wednesday, bro. So I can't just be like playing with the man upstairs name just because I want to get money out of it, bro. I can't do that. At the end of the day, that is gonna come back to me, not to anyone else. I don't care about the listeners that time, bro. I have to think about me because judgment day is gonna come, bro. And I'm gonna get questioned about this. Why did you do this for the bag?
Yeah, they speak.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah,
and then it's the same people that will be in church and listening to Mikey's numbers, but in the background, bro, if you still, because now I'm gonna be like, okay, say I must make a song for my mommy. That's a different thing. Because now my focus is gonna be on my mommy because I want her to listen to the song. And she must enjoy the song. Because I can't make a song about my mommy just so that I can please my fans.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Then what's the point that I'm literally doing exactly what I said now? You're doing it to get seen and for a bag. Where I actually want, like whatever song I make, I want to mean what I make.
You want her to be able to
like
to it,
I have a song for Mason and for Jordan as well. I didn't record the song yet, but I had to write that song to where I'm speaking to them. So if I write a song for my mommy, I have to write a song to where I'm speaking to her. You get? So that is why I'm saying, I would rather write to her. If I'm comfortable with something, I will do it, man. But not for bag, bro. Like, and
some real stuff.
I've been saying, bro, like, if labels have to approach me and they tell me, listen, and I don't have a problem with any other genre, bro. If a label is gonna come to me and tell me, listen, we don't want you to do that anymore, we want you to do this, and I'm gonna tell them, there's people that want me to make that type of music, right? They want me to make that type of music. They want me to speak about street stuff. They want me to speak about what you're going through in life every day. You get what I'm saying? I can't go make a song and be like, I'm not loving that. You get me? Like, people will be speaking about they're wearing Rolexes and driving Lambos and Rovers, but when you see them,
They're not.
they taking a taxi with me.
Yeah.
And people know me like that, me bro. They know, like, and I said it in the podcast already, me bro. I will make a song about eating certain type of stuff, me bro. Eating noodles, me bro. I post about it, me bro. I will be on a live video and I will eat my noodles. And I will say I can be a billionaire, bro. I'm gonna eat urban curry noodles.
Yeah, why
That's the best
not?
flavor. Yeah, best.
That's not the best flavor.
Best
but
flavor.
It's the best
What?
flavor, me bro. We can have this debate.
Look
Yeah,
at them and have another battle.
We can go.
Already it's 3 against 1. The other guy with the win.
Nah, but obviously you're gonna go that way.
What
So
do
what
you
I was
think?
saying was beef.
Yo.
You on beef, guys?
What's this thing?
Is beef the best flavor for you?
But didn't
Is
you?
beef the best flavor? You said beef.
Yeah, bro. That's what
That's
we
why
had.
you lost to Mikey. That's why you lost.
Oh.
That's why you lost.
This guy.
Yeah, I knew that before.
Wrong, still.
Yeah.
Don't carry
You know
me
he's gonna keep saying that now. He's gonna be like, yeah, you know you lost to Mikey. But look, bro, I actually want to ask you because is there like anything that you? Because we asked everything they used to ask. Like I think we covered the.
But I just want to know top 5 favorite rappers. They don't
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, what is what?
Look,
No, we do it like
international.
we do it like this. How
No.
we did it with synapses. We didn't even play two
What?
truths and one lie.
That means it's not a custom. It's not a custom. If you
Like
didn't
what
start
was
with
the
it.
influence into
But we
music?
should have.
into music.
Was it just listening to music or did you
Nah,
have a
I
connection to music?
never, my whole mindset wasn't even on music, my bro. Like for me, it was just a thing of when I speak to people, they listen. You get what I'm saying? Like when I'm in the wood, like and I speak to my bros and they will be like, my bro, jy kan 'n preacher word of, and I'm like, nah man, it's anders.
It's like
I-
you captivate.
Yeah, but then I used to write poems. Like I used to write poems since primary school already. Like you can ask my mommy, my bro. Like I used to write poems, my bro, in the books that I used to do my schoolwork, and I used to write poems in them, my bro, and draw and stuff like that. So, like I think it was in 2015 when I used to go to open mics and like to this poetry events and stuff like that. And I was like I wanted to do it on a beat, and then Za told me, listen, you make a number with us, and I'm like, I'm not gonna make music. What do I look like? And then I made the song, and then it was dope. And then from there, bro, I was like, listen, because gangsters used to tell me back then, you have to choose between the two. You can't be on the street shit, and you want to make music because then you're gonna be a wannabe. You're gonna be known as a wannabe. So you're gonna have to choose between the two. So I asked this gangster, the specific gangster that based me this, I asked him, now what if I put what I know in my music? Will it help? He said, no, it will never work. But bro, I invited that same gangster to one of my events, me bro. And that man couldn't be more proud of me, bro. That man told me he didn't understand when I was like trying to explain it to him until I played him a song. And I was like literally speaking about what we go through every day.
That comes to the question of the wannabe, which I want to get to afterwards also.
To, how you mean?
Because like he says, like you that would make you a wannabe. Like some people, like I would say, like I can agree with him to an extent if you've never lived that life since.
Yeah.
But if you've grown up around that life and you've chosen, or you chose to do music instead of doing things like that, but you still know brassa and whatever.
But the thing,
You know?
the thing with that is not like he thought it was gonna be a thing of where I was gonna go into that whole category of okay, I'm a dude now. I don't want to say that, but he thought I was gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna turn into a party boy when I'm making music and stuff like that. But then as time went on, I was still active in the streets. You get what I'm saying? I was still making music and I was still active in the streets. Like I was working my 9 to 5 and I was in the woods, bro. You get what I'm saying? And then when I approached this guy again and I told him, sy first time was he, dat ek gaan vir jou invite na 'n event toe gaan mee. And he came to the battles. And then when he was at the battles, so he was like, yo, brah, I didn't know that this is what you meant, man. Because he thought I was gonna be like, rah, 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 one of this rah, rah. You get what I'm saying? But then I was like, what's fucking music? This Bruce actually doing exactly what he said he was gonna do, and he's still doing it till this day, me bro. Till this day, if you listen to my music today,
I've never seen nobody as brazen as you, bro. Like with that, to be honest, and I respect that.
Now you have. That is why I say stick to what you know, man. Stick to what you like, living. And I'm not trying to say that there's artists that need to change their mindsets or change their ways of rapping, but I'm just saying, before people come to me and criticize my music, listen to my music.
Yeah.
And ask yourself, why is Mikey speaking about it? Because Mikey's living that. You get what I'm saying? I can't just speak about guns in my music and I don't know how to pick up one. I can't speak about smacking brass and I don't know how to smack a bra. You must know how to throw hands. That is why I'm saying, I always keep it 100 and true in my music so that people can know, look here, this isn't one of those rappers that is gonna make up and suck things out of their thumb just to be relevant. You get what I'm saying? And like Dean was also saying now, the other day, shout outs to him, when he was saying, Mikey's probably one of the only rappers really loving what he raps. You get what I'm saying? Because I can't just say, look here, I'm speaking about the ghetto and then I don't live in the ghetto. It's not gonna make sense. Like, people is gonna look at me like I'm a twanky.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, bruh, you just stuff on your music, you just stuff on the internet. Bruh, face to face, use all I mean here and use literally come meet the bruh, I just got shot here outside, bro. That is gonna go in my music.
Yeah, it's actually sad. Also.
I'm gonna write a song about that, bro. And you are gonna be there to say, nah, but it was a true event. We were making a podcast with Mikey and he was speaking about it in his music. That is true, that is facts. You get what I'm saying? So, the stuff that I'm using, bro, I can't just make it up, bro. That is why I take my time and I like to write alone. I'm not gonna go to the studio and just whip out like your 30 verses. No, bro, I want to sit and I must be like, listen, you can't just say that, bro. You can't just say that.
You must think about it.
Yeah, okay, take that out because while you even writing that down, focus, because there's real niggas that listen to your music and they are waiting for you to say something wrong. So if I maybe like people Sabela in the music, I can do that. You get what I'm saying? Because I know exactly how to use it and when to use it and who is gonna listen to it when I use it. But now anyone can't just do that because homies pull up, bro. Homies pull up and they ask you like, why did you say that?
Yeah, but
You must get guys by like a freak, like you try.
our toilet is still live, bro.
Ja,
Our
bro.
toilet is live. That's all I'll say about that one.
Maar bro, alles komt uit in die lucht en die whatever happens in the dark must come out in the light, bro.
Thinking. And regarding can we ask you about any artists that you look up to, your favorite, maybe top 3 locally and top 3 internationally?
Locally, must it be top 3, bro?
What do you
Can't be like a top 5.
5 and 3 so.
5 is like long, man.
Yeah. Top 5, like you are obviously there, and I mentioned that,
I
bro.
didn't expect that. Thank you.
I mentioned that in the podcast, bro. I say like you are my role model when it comes to the work ethic and how you work, bro, and also like with the way you operate with your team. Like if you have everything going for you, and the same goes for you, Lola. That like you two, bro. That is my top 2.
Respect.
My bro, I can't forget about Youngster, my bro, because Youngster was like one of the people that raised me, my bro, personally. My bro, you got this, man.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
So that man, he was like that extra push when I needed that push, like to make the music. He was like, listen, and it's not even just personally, my bro. It was even through his music, me listening to his music, and I'm like, yo, this guy is really doing that, man.
Yeah.
Like he's really putting us on with this type of music that.
And also seeing how he conducted himself.
Yeah,
like,
and also working with his team and his work ethic as well. And then there's the reason why I would always choose Za is because of me being a rapper, because of Za.
Okay.
So I have to put Za in that bracket as well, my bro. And I can't forget about Philly.
Philly.
I have to put Philly in there.
Hey, shout outs Philly.
I have to put Philly in there, no? Me and Philly, we had our smoke, my bro. We had our beef.
Which we also mentioned off air.
Yeah, we had our beef, but when I got to know Philly as a person, I could understand where she was coming from. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
Like with me listening to her music and like I understand her now because I know her as a person. And it's the same with me. Like she was probably also thinking, Mikey's capping in his music, until she also come meet Mikey and she was like, this guy's actually really like this. You get me? So now that is where it came in, like with Philly. So that is my top 5. That is locally. So when I talk about, okay, let's go to Lil Durk. When I speak about the drill scene, no, I'm talking about Chicago drill. Lil Durk, King Von. That is the two relevant homies now. But that is a homies that I look up to, my bro. And it will be like this 10 years from now. Ludacris, Tupac, and okay, Tory Lanez been popping, me bro, and I still have Tory Lanez, still this day, me bro, I have Tory Lanez.
It's quite amazing that you're mentioning actually, like Lil Durk's been at it for how long?
Yeah, he's been in the drill scene like since 2010.
Yeah, bro. I remember seeing him on like Rick Ross features, all that stuff, bro. Like,
and he was voice cut, yeah. So like with Lil Durk, like I'm not really, how can I say, like into the whole, you know, like I mentioned, like the happy type of music, like don't come with happy music to me, like I want to, like speak to me, like if I listen to your music, I want you to speak to me. Like when I listen to, like especially with Fully Loaded, like whenever I listen to Fully Loaded, I'm fully loaded. Like if I'm in a car, I'm moving and I'm going pushing and so now for me, I like a song the way I feel like you are speaking to me. You get what I'm saying? Like I can follow. Don't give me something that I can't follow, because if you're gonna tell me something about, you're speaking about riches and wealth and stuff like that, like I can't relate. Yeah, so if you're gonna speak about the trenches and like I broke up with this kid yesterday and like that is type of stuff I feel, man. Like you speaking about the homies dying and the homies getting shot in the hood, coming back to Fully Loaded, like with that line that you had, like where homies get shot, me bro. I could even see there's a homies here downstairs, me bro. They were looking and they were like, yo, hi man, waar het in zijn naam was, because we can relate.
And people wouldn't expect it because probably how I look like they know that. So yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, they like that is the only thing. Like when it comes to like making music, like you have to attract what you know, like what you do. Say man, you're gonna speak about it. And that is the type of music you have to make for that people, and you have to keep it going. Like that is why I didn't mention him, because I can't relate to him. Like maybe in his first music, but not now. It's too much for my brain to handle, because I want to know about, like, say when I listen to a Lil Durk song, I follow through. It's like a story that you're following, because now with his cousin getting shot, Nooski, I knew about Nooski before Nooski got shot. You get what I'm saying? Because he used to mention Noos in his music. And then he got shot, and then Lil Durk still made music about his memories with Nooski. And then the same with King Von. King Von passed away, and he made music for King Von. So it's like a story to where I can also feel like, yo, you went through a lot together. So now I'm following that. And now with my homies also, when they listen to my music, they like, my bro, ons onthou hy dag, ons onthou hy kind wat sy van praat en hy naam, en ons weet van wie praat, Like that is how it's supposed to be. You must relate and you must understand, okay, he's talking about that, he's talking about that. And not just that, like if you're going to talk about like struggles, people is going to relate, because everyone is struggling, bro. Everyone is struggling. So that is why that is like, that whole, it's basically a top 10 that I mentioned now. That is all of real spitters, man. You know, maybe not, okay, most of you is all lyrically like talented, but I'm talking about like storytelling. Like I'm there for that.
That's what they mean to your career as an inspiration.
So now I get that from that top 10. You get what I'm saying? So when I write now, I don't write to be in competition with those artists. I write so that they can also be like, oh, nah, Mykey up this game here. Like he's also still sticking to the plan, he's sticking to the script. So when you listen to it, you're like, nah, I was expecting that of him. I was expecting that real shit. And people can't, like I said, people can't say I sound like this one, I sound like that one, because when I write my music, I'm not trying to copy anyone's flow. I sound like me. They're gonna hear the Culture song. That's the Culture. And remember that song can play where I can be way in this world, if someone must play a song bro, out of a car and I walk past that car, I'll be like, that sounds like the culture.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just gonna be the voice, it's gonna be of the way you rap and the way you deliver your bars. You get what I'm saying? I know exactly. My bro, me and you know mekaar now for years, my bro. So we got used to that part. You get what I'm saying? So
True.
yeah, that's how it is, my bro, man.
It's like second nature to us.
Are we?
Yeah, bro, like I also need to thank you for allowing us to come here and
Nah,
to do
most
this
definitely,
intermittent
man.
podcast. But I hope that you also got everything that you needed out, Sinjay.
Yeah, we will censor the heavy stuff, man.
Nah,
We keep that going live. I'm gonna make a live later on, fam.
Yeah, bro.
When
and,
this drops, when this drops, then we'll address certain things. But that way, my bro, nah,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
dope to have you here, man.
Nah, they speak, me, bro. Thank you very much. Nah,
Salute
they
us,
speak,
bro.
Mikey.
You didn't know me, bro.
My brother, yeah, man.
God
And
is.
away, Abu. Thank you very much,
Salute
Andy.
us, salute us.
Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Mason. Danger Zone. Mikey, follow him. Mikey at Mikey.
Before we go in there, any project, any songs, anything?
We mentioned
Yeah,
that.
in
Red
October.
Zone. Red Zone's dropping and what's the other
Paradise.
one? Paradise.
Also in
two
October.
projects.
October, okay.
Follow the podcast, man. Okay, yeah.
Salute us, salute us.
Short, very much. Thank you very much, guys. How are you?
I didn't
Danger Zone.
work
Wait, wait. You still recording? Please get this man's handles. Is it at Mikey _
Yeah.
MJ?
Yeah,
Yeah.
at Mikey _ MJ and Facebook, Mikey MJ. And TikTok, it's _ Mikey _ MJ. That is where all the smoke is happening, fam.
Man's on TikTok, but he don't have a TikTok like me.
I don't know.
I'll just play you with.
Are we?
Nah, keep thanks. Follow us, KWAAI Media. Respect.